Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we have finally the first of the 3 version. I'm still missing the 3 videos that you asked for, and I promised you that I would have brought on the channel. I'm talking about ALTERGEIST, as you may have seen from the thumbnail. Very spicy and nice combo. I saw on duellinks meta no one is playing this card in ALTERGEIST. I don't know why, honestly, but before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So again, guys, as I told you, ALTERGEIST is only the first one. Then of course I will bring you both the Clock Dragon Fusion and the Magic Key. Give me time, guys. These are just busy days, so we'll get everything. Of course, also guys, today don't forget, I'm gonna be live streaming at 5 p.m. Italy time. So here we go. This is the deck list I'm talking about. As you may have already seen from the thumbnail, the magic card is Magical Dimension. This spell card is simply crazy with ALTERGEIST, and I don't know why no one is playing this. We have a crazy synergy combo with the Extia, the Magical Dimension, and Dragvirion. You do not need all 3 of them together to get your broken combo going. It's simply that they synergize with each other so well. But let's start from the beginning. So we have the mana copy of Conquery, very nice entrap that you can search with your personal spoofing, and can negate a monster's effect, and basically it's very good, especially if you have your Silkitos, because you special summon this when your opponent's attack, you make it come back with Silkitos effect, and you can keep on doing this on loop. Then we have the card I will play 3 if I had, because I only have 2 unfortunately. This is from the main box. I know it's expensive, but we knew that. Actually it's not from the box. It's a level up reward, very nice too. Sorry, this is from the main box. So Multi-Faker, simply insane. If you activate a trap card, it does not have to be an ALTERGEIST trap card. You can just special summon this, but the crazy thing is that when you special summon this, if you special summon this, because this does not miss the timing, you get to special summon an ALTERGEIST monster from your deck. And of course we're talking about the target of this special summon is Silkitos. Why? Because Silkitos is your main removal. Silkitos can actually target one other ALTERGEIST card you control, bounce that card to your hand, and bounce the card your opponent controls to the hand. These affect targets, keep in mind that, but this is so cool because it's a quick effect even during your turn. So this means if your opponent tries to warning point you or any trap hole card, you can just chain the effect of Silkitos and still get it. Then we have a couple of music. I will definitely play 3 if I had 3. This is from the main box, just because even as a turn 1, this is very good. You can just summon this, link a Rebo with it, and get your search out. And of course, if you keep on summoning this from the graveyard thanks to manifestation, you keep on getting the effect of adding ALTERGEIST monster from your hand. You of course can grab your Multi-Faker, you can grab your Conquery. So very nice, guys. Of course 3 would be perfect. Then I have Double Marionector, because it's level 4 that can search for any trap, and I honestly love it, because basically it can be your way to have a trap card like Amulet Health in order to trigger the effect of Multi-Faker in your hand, and then of course go for your special summon from the deck. And also it's your level 4 access together with Fifi Nelag in order to go into Dragvirion. Then I have 3 Silkitos, but if I had the third Melusic, I will definitely play 3 Melusic and 2 Silkitos. I mean, Silkitos alone in your starting end can be kinda breaky, but if you have some trap cards, you can actually keep on looping its effect, but definitely it's something that at 2 will be perfectly fine. Just 1 copy of the Fifi Nelag, because you can keep on reviving from the graveyard with a trap card. It is your access to, it's a tuner, so you can go into Dragvirion, of course. And why do you want to go into Dragvirion? Because a part of this can actually bounce, can return your Altergeist card to your hand just to save them, or for example to return your multi-faker in order to trigger its effect next turn, but also because Dragviron has a very interesting effect. When it's tributed, if this card is tributed, sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card, and this becomes insane for two things. First, your Extia. Extia is an easy link monster you can summon with Altergeist because you just need to Altergeist monster, and it gains attack equal to the attack of each Altergeist this monster points to, but that is not the thing. The good thing is that when a spell trap card is active, artifact is activated, so with this you can even negate the effect of Super Soldier from the graveyard in order to, when your BLS opponent wants to summon a BLS monster from the hand, you can negate that as well. Then you can negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. But what happens is that if you tribute your Dragviron, it comes back. So that's the spicy thing, right? But we're not done yet. Also, this has a search effect from as an Altergeist card when it gets sent to the graveyard, but nothing special. The spicy comes here with the Magical Dimension. Magical Dimension is so good in this deck for two reasons. The first one is Dragviron. If you go into Dragviron and you use Magical Dimension to tribute it and pop a monster your opponent controls without targeting, you get your Dragviron back on the field. But you might say, you know, okay, that's fine, but it's not that easy to bring out Dragviron. Okay, I could agree with that, even though it's easy to bring out Dragviron. But the thing is, Magical Dimension is one of the best ways to bring out multi-faker. So let's suppose you have Magical Dimension and not a trap card to bring out your multi-faker, but you have multi-faker in hand. You just need another monster, you use Magical Dimension, pop a monster, special summon multi-faker, use its effect, bring out a Silkidos, and have another bounce, another interruption. That's simply insane, honestly, guys. You're gonna see this in the replays tons of times. I simply love the Magical Dimension synergy with these Altergeist, because keep in mind all Altergeist monsters are spellcasters. That's why these works, and I simply love it. One, personal spoofing. I have this as skill as well, the personal spoofing, even though I didn't actually use it, so you can go with the more generic Legend of Heroes, even though I actually don't have that much link on the field usually, or you can go with the classic LP boost alpha as well, but still personal spoofing is just so good to search any monster you want, ideally your multi-faker. Then we have a double manifestation. Very good. Manifestation, as you will see in the replays, alone with Silkidos can literally win you games. I mean, you simply use manifestation to summon Silkidos from the graveyard, and then you can keep on using the effect on loop because you use the effect of Silkidos to bounce the manifestation back to your hand and bounce a card your opponent controls. That's simply sweet. And then we have double Amulet Health. You know, guys, I didn't want to play any back row staple. You can of course play those. This is my spicy version, of course, without back row staples. Emulate Health, you can just go with to trigger either the effect of multi-faker, but of course this is good also if you have a Conquerry in your hand. That's why I'm playing Amulet Health, but also because Amulet Health, it's a level 4 when you summon it, plus the 15 luck just means you have access to your Dragviron. Last but not least, Camouflage. It's here, you know, just as a different card. It can be nice sometimes just because it makes your opponent, it prevents your opponent from attacking that card, also targeting it with, Monster's Effect. Actually, no, Monster's Effect, exactly. Not only generic effect, but only Monster's Effect. Because this has negate an opponent's monsters that activates by targeting the keep monster. So you basically say no to any monster's effect that targets the monster you equip with this. And also this has a very nice effect in the graveyard. You can banish it to avoid the destruction by battle card effect. So one copy is fun, it's nice. And for the extra deck, guys, double drag Virion. Not sure you need two. Maybe one could be fine, but I went for two. One Prime Banshee, never went into that. Not sure you need it, to be honest. Just because it's a link tree, so when you are able to summon this, you already had the duel, to be honest. Then we have the Extia code card. It's free to play because it was from a Ghost God's reward. Just a couple are fine. Linkuribo, mandatory because it's your main play if you start with Mallet, and then classic Phoenix and Unicorn just in case. Never use those, to be honest, but they can be useful sometimes. Guys, that is all I took. Definitely too much to explain all of this, but I wanted to be sure this was clear to you guys. Of course, if you have any questions, you can just drop them in comment section down below. You know, guys, I always answer to all of you sooner or later. So if you have any doubts, don't be afraid to ask for it. That's over the explanation. Let's jump right into the replays. Here we go, my boys. First replay. These are all from the KC Cup that just started. Actually started yesterday. So you're gonna see me actually floating and going up because I think I reached from DLV 10 to DLV 14 all with ALTERGEIST. It was definitely easy. So we have a Dark Magician here to begin with. What's this? Oh, this is not Magician's Magic. So we have the Marionette to begin with, grabbing a manifestation, setting an amulet elf in a magical dimension. He decided not to attack. I don't know why, honestly. So I could go with my Fifi Nalak, Synchros. Actually, first I went into Extia, as you can see right there. Then manifestation plus amulet elf. Look at that. I can just have my combo ready. Synchro summon into Drag Byron. Now at this point, I have. If he had any spell trap to activate, I could just reboot the Drag Byron with the effect of Extia, and Drag Byron would have come back. I simply love it. So look at this, the effect of a Marionette to get a card back to my hands. I set that, and then I went with Magical Dimension, tributing my Drag Virion to pop the Apprentice Illusion Magician. The Drag Virion comes back, and I still have the negation for any spell trap card. Look at this. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. I simply love this. Second duel, my boys, interrupting a level up. Let's see what we have. It's so this is the situation that I told you. Like, look at this. We have multi-faker, but we have no trap to summon him. Also, with a trap card, you actually have to wait for your opponent's turn, because when you set a trap, you can't activate that straight away, right? So instead, with the Magical Dimension, you can force the effect of multi-faker even during your own turn. That's what makes Magical Dimension so special in ALTERGEIST. So we have a Tenyi deck to face. We can speed things up. We know what this is going, right? It's got basically a lot of stuff. It's got Legend of Heroes as well. It's got, as you can see, the boost for Nahara. It's got the protection from Stana, and then Vishuddha for next turn. But guess what? We can just Mallet. At this point, I just decided to attack, but I could have done so many things right here. I could just have popped that with Magical Dimension, some of the multi-figure. I had tons of stuff here. So he's got the Vishuddha to begin with, but guess what? Magical Dimension, pop the Vishuddha, summon multi-faker, and Mallet gets a card to my hand. Of course, the multi-faker is going to summon the Silkidos. Now, even if he had another monster to special summon, guess what? Silkidos would have just done the job. At this point, Extia, Link summon to begin with. Now I've got then the Silkidos to attack, but what I actually noticed is that Silkidos cannot bounce the Extia, because Extia actually does not come to hand. So you only need to you can only target a card with Silkidos that actually comes to end. So either a trap card or a monster's effect monster. So let's see what he has. Again, Vishuddha to be special summon, but guess what? Magical Dimension again to summon the multi-faker, pop the Vishuddha, and have the Silkidos again. So if we had another monster another time, I could just use Silkidos effect. At this point, the tuner monster, but I just went into another Extia. So now we're chilling. I can just attack. He's got nothing. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. This was, my boys, my level up. I think, I don't know if to DLB to 13 or 12, I can't remember, to be honest. It's him to go first. We have Hero Alliance, the face. He's got Neos to begin with, grabbing the Super Poly. We have to deal with that, but Melusic does not give a sheesh about Super Poly. In this case, we have double magical dimension. Just started with that. There you go, summoning Diesel Kiras, popping that, plus Melusic give me a multi-faker that we can special summon next turn with the magical dimension. Keep in mind that. So I just got some damage done, and then let's see what he has. We have to remember he's got a Super Poly. He's got another Neos to begin with, just attacking, emulate Elf as a fact to special summon that, then multi-faker plus Silkiros. So this was crucial because when you summon multi-faker, if I didn't change the effect of Silkiros, what would have happened is that there would have been no room for multi-faker to summon another monster. That's why I had to change the effect of Silkiros. So you had to go to Super Poly, that's fine. Discarding a Bottomless, going to Brave Neos. But guess what? Multi-faker's effect to summon the Melusic. He went for multi-faker, but we're chilling. He grabbed Neos Fusion. We got the magical dimension, so we're still chilling at this point. Emulate Elf plus another set. I can just attack at this point. He had to Book of Moon, but now we're in a pretty good spot right now. He's got the Neos Fusion to summon a second Neos, then Lazuli to get another Neos back from the graveyard. So he has 3 bodies that I have to deal with, right? So he attacked the Melusic, and that's fine, grabbing what? The multi-faker. Then he attacks, guess what? Emulate Health. Of course, he's a body that we can use Magical Dimension, but I just used the effect of multi-faker straight away to summon, of course, the Silkiros from the hand. He's got Warning Point, but guess what? I can just change the effect of Silkiros. So Warning Point, I don't care. I can just bounce a Brave Neos, but I went with Camouflage to protect that, but just actually I had to activate the Camouflage before the attack targeting, so that was my mistake. And then Camouflage to grab, actually Camouflage back to my hand with the effect of Silkiros. He's done, but we have plenty of stuff to do. Starting with Magical Dimension, popping the Neos, because the Brave Neos can be protected by the Neos Fusion. Then we can use Multi-Faker to bring out the Silkiros. Silkiros is effect to bounce the Neos, summoning the Marionette, grabbing the Manifestation, going into Extia, so next turn we can actually summon a monster right there. Silkiros effect to grab an Emulate Elf. I have all my trap back again, can just attack at this point. In the draw phase, I can just use Emulate Elf to have a monster to tribute to negate a spell trap card. Multi-Faker again, summoning a Tuna. Look at that, he just scooped. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. Let's see what we have. It's LP Boost Alpha. Interesting. I can't recall this. We have Marionette to begin with, grabbing a couple of monsters. Now what saves us here is the personal spoofing that can actually let us add a another monster to summon with the magical dimension by tributing the Emulate Elf. So it's got the Maldolce. Oh, so annoying. Maldolce to begin with. It's got the perfect opener, so it can go all the way with this combo. We're ready. We're just waiting for the proper moment. He decided not to go into the Xyz, and usually it's not the first one. Lately, a lot of Maldolce are not going into their Xyz play. They just wanna Unga Boonga with their Maldolce Puddingses. Battle phase is here, so Emulate Elf to begin with, then personal spoofing to grab, guess what, my multi-faker, but I just activated a trap card, so I can special summon my multi-faker to summon a Silkiros to bounce both the boys. I'm chillin', because my 2 boys have more defense than their attack. So at this point, personal spoofing again to grab the tuner, then normal summon the tuner to go into Drag Viron. We're not done yet. We can just attack at this point. I'm chilling because I have the magical dimension plus the camouflage. I'm really chilling. He sets a monster and face, guess what? Magical dimension to pop the sat monster, summoning the multi-faker. Multi-faker at this point summons a monster, and he's got the Drag Viron is coming back, and he's got unfortunately the Ice Dragon Prison. So I had to chain my personal spoofing. Why? Because if he summons Drag Viron and I have the multi-faker, he can banish both. With personal spoofing instead, what happens is that I bounce multi-faker back to my hand so that he has no target. He has to keep my Drag Byron on the field. Exactly what happens, I looked for a Mallet, then the Drag Byron comes to his field, but I have the Marionetter. I can just summon now my Marionetter back, sorry, the Mallet, using the effect of Marionetter to send the Mallet to the graveyard, because this has a second effect, very nice. Summon back the Fifinella, so I grab a Multi-Faker, Synchro Summon into a second Drag Byron. Are we done yet? Nope, we're not. Camouflage to trigger the effect of Multi-Faker, so I can summon a Sulkiros. Sulkiros effect to send the Camouflage back to hand, get rid of the back row, Link Summon into Extra. We are not done yet. Sulkiros to grab the Amulet Elf back to hand, set a card attacking. Here, guys, I misplayed. I mean, I'm not misplaying, because you might think I do not have a target for my Extia negation, but next turn I can just Magical Dimension first, tributing the Drag Byron, pop a card, Drag Byron comes back, special summoning it into under Extia, and boom, I have the negation. I also have Amulet Elf to negate, so I'm really chilling right now. So Amulet Elf, I started in the draw phase because I wanted to be sure to negate a spell trap card. Of course, there you go, Extia negating. Now we still have a pop where it's got the Magulane to add the Pitting Sister, and as end phase, Magical Dimension, tributing the Drag Byron, popping the monster. Drag Byron comes back under the Extia. That's how you freaking do it, my boys. They were so freaking cool. There you go. Here we go, my boys. This, guys, instead is to show you how alone a Sulkiros plus a manifestation can keep your opponents in a loop of bouncing and bouncing and bouncing again. So we have Sulkiros plus Magical Dimension and Manifestation. It's got Live Twin Lila, so we have Live Twin. Guess what? Magical Dimension to pop a boy. There you go. And now we're chilling. End phase. Manifestation, summoning the Sulkiros, using Sulkiros effect to bounce a back row. We're chilling. So we got another manifestation, unfortunately, but not that much of an issue. We can just attack. We're chilling because we have a Sulkiros in the graveyard. So guess what? Darkhold to pop it, not a problem. It's got the Kaisi kill to summon the Lila. Manifestation is here. Second manifestation was not needed, second, to be honest. Sulkiros effect, as you can see, to bounce its own manifestation. Sulkiros in the grave, manifestation in hand, and he can't do nothing. Setting a card, we're chilling. At this point, another Magical Dimension, not useful right now, but still, popping that monster, chillin', we're waiting. It's got Darkhold again, are you for real? Sulkiros makes my manifestation come back to hand, and we can keep on doing this. Lila to summon what? Kaisei kill, guess what? Manifestation is coming. Getting the Sulkiros out. Warning point, but we can change the effect of Sulkiros, so warning point is not a solution to Sulkiros. There you go, bouncing, no Link summon for him. Again, we have everything set. We got the also the manifestation, and the Magical Dimension now becomes live because we have the Conqueror, right? So we got ALTERGEIST manifestation to grab the Sulkiros, and he just scoped. Of course, we trapped him in a loop. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Last but not least, this was my rank up to DLV14. Just love it. I'm sorry guys if this video is gonna take so long, but I wanted to show you everything. So we have again Amulet Elf, Manifestation plus Sulkiros. We're kinda chilling because we can just activate the Amulet Elf to trigger a multi-figures effect, or just to make the Sulkiros effect go live. So it's got the Dark Magical Circle. Amulet Elf comes, Sulkiros effect to bounce that straight away, so he gets no effect from Circle. That's very nice. So Multi-Figures effect activates anyway to bring out a Tuna, so the tuner. So he's got Rod to grab the navigation, that's fine, and then he just attacked the tuner because he's the only monster he can attack, because when this is on the field, monster your opponent controls cannot target ALTERGEIST monster you control for attacks or with card effects. So Fifinella is actually a savior, you know, for your other cards. Then Man Phase Manifestation has got TT Crow, unfortunately, but I could actually simply chain Sulkitos in order to save my manifestation back to my hand. Then I've got the boy, just everything set. It's got navigation, we actually know that, we can do that much. Apprentice to get another Dark Magician, but we're kind of chilling. Next turn we can just use Sulkitos to bounce multi-faker and summon him back. Circle, I let that go. Then he went with a 3-bit summon into Dark Magic or Circle. Sulkitos effect to bounce multi-faker plus emulate elf to, guess what, use multi-faker again to summon a monster from the deck that is Mallet. So he went attacking the emulate elf, not a problem. The only problem is that the Sulkitos is banished as well as the Filfinella, so we can't go into Dragfire unfortunately. Link summon into Extia, so we have something to negate. Mallet's effect plus manifestation, but it's got the navigation to negate that. That's fine because I wanted the magical dimension to be live, if you know what I mean. The effect of multi-faker happens anyway, and this was my mistake summoning, actually no, multi-faker there and Sulkitos there, correct. Then normal summon Marionetter to get another manifestation out. At this point, Marionetter to use Sulkitos effect to bounce the Dark Magician, having the Mallet. This was my mistake, guys, summoning the Mallet not under the Extia, so I have no negation now. That was my misplay. It's got, of course, Magician navigation that I could negate, my misplay. Double monster also to banish stuff from my graveyard, plus banish a monster. He tried to banish the Mallet, but guess what? Magical dimension to pop to 3 with the Mallet. Now I have negation live, so I guess in the end it was the correct play, because look at this, we're not done yet. He banished those, I set a card, Eternal Soul. Guess what? Negate with Extia. At this point, we can just attack 2 times, and we have the Emulate health here. So draw phase, Altergeist manifestation to have the negation live. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go, guys. That was all for all the replays. I hope you enjoyed this, all the explanation. Of course, don't be afraid. If you have any doubt, don't feel free to comment to leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'll be happy to help as always, my boys. Hope you enjoyed this spicy version. Magical Dimension is simply lovely. Dragfire is simply lovely. I think this is the true potential of Altergeist. Of course, you can take away the manifestation of the MLTF of the camouflage to play some other heavy back rows if you want. I think with this it's just more fun. No cancer back rows. I simply love this. Guys, that's all for today's video. We're gonna see later in live streaming. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.